well, Target is so racist. Racist as hell.
Entitled woman blamed racism after massive shoplifting haul at Target. Hey, somebody share these videos with these thieves that be going in Walmart and Target under 5 million cameras trying to steal, man. Let's get right to the video.
On June 10th, 2025, officers responded to a shoplifting in progress at Target. Before our subject could even start her performance, she was already the star watched by cameras like a contestant on a game show.
How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good. Just ringing it up?
Yeah, I'm ringing up everything right now.
How much we got so far?
This is this. I just forgot the loofah, but that's everything.
181.
Minus like $1.
Okay. So
Yeah.
167 subtotal before tax. Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, how's it going?
Uh-oh. Hello.
Uh-oh. How you doing?
How's it going?
How you doing?
Yeah, so I have her trying to leave right now.
Okay. I'll talk to you a second, miss, okay? Right now you're not under arrest, but you're being detained, okay?
Detained.
You're being
So
detained.
that's her trying to leave. She did pay for a large portion of those items. Specifically, what we know of, she had 2 Hot Wheels items that she kept under the seat there while she was checking out at the register. When they looked away, she pulled both of those items out, put them into bags. She still had a basket in there as well with some cosmetics, maybe some jewelry items. She went up to guest service. She paid for a bunch of items up there, but left all those items in the basket. So then she moved to exit through those doors there, and that's when we stopped her. We do also have a record of her with Target. So it is going to take us a while to get the video together. She was in here for about 4 hours.
Okay. 4 hours in one duration or over?
Yeah, 4 hours in one duration. Do you have the receipt of those?
Is it all
items
this?
there?
Does it look right?
Yeah, so this looks
This is
right.
what she did not pay
We
for.
will double check it against the other items, but this is all the stuff that was left in that basket, along with the, is that with the 2 toys on it? The 2 Hot Wheels? Yeah, with both Hot Wheels on there.
So I already know the mind of this degenerate. What she did was she went in there and bought some stuff, thinking in her pea-brain ass head that if I buy some stuff, then I'll be able to steal some shit, because by me buying some stuff, it's gonna take the watchful eyes off of me. They was watching her ass the whole time.
4 hours is plenty of time for loss prevention to gather all the evidence they need to shut a case down. But clearly, she used that time to transform herself from a prime suspect into a misunderstood victim.
So, do you have an ID with you?
I don't. And I don't even.
Credit cards, what she gave me for ID.
All right, well, talk to me.
Yeah, well, Target is so racist. When I was as soon as I came through the door, that girl with that neon shirt ran to the front door, and I took video of it. When I walked up to the front, no one was there. No asset protection, no nothing. And so I was like, oh, okay. So then I recorded him and I recorded her walking up to that door. And I'm like, oh, so now they're profiling.
Oh, yeah, they profiling the hell out of you, and they racist. You know what I'm saying? The audacity of Target not letting you steal because you're black. Racist ass retailers need to get a grip on this, because I'm sick of them profiling black people.
And so I went to that register 1, and I don't even know what he's talking about with the Hot Wheels, because I did, my total was 200.
Look, the lady back here in the back, she like, bitch, they ain't racist. Your ass was just in here stealing.
$18. And so when I was at the
all
register,
right, hold on. My fault, y'all. Let's go back. Let's get the whole thing.
My total was $219. And so when I was at the register and I had a basket, and so the lady at the register was acting antsy that she wanted to go to lunch. And the other older lady was like, you can go ahead and go to lunch. And she was like, what you gonna do with that basket? I'm like, I'm going to get service. And so she put everything around the basket and nothing in the inside. So I went to guest service. I had 2 baskets full of clothes already waiting at guest service. And so
What kind of service are you talking about?
over here at the service desk.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is
So
for merchandise that you had in your cart?
that I was gonna pay for.
Okay.
They had things on hold, like my kids' clothes on hold. So I rolled up to guest service. I did the first basket, and then the Indian woman came, and I asked her to get 2 kiddie pools for me. And so she got 2 kiddie pools, and then I guess she decided to help the other girl. Mm-hmm. And while she was helping the other girl, she just put the pool right on top of my basket. Check out the basket. She just put the pool right on top. There were no bags, like nothing was just sitting wide open from register 1.
Okay.
So when I went to guest service, bring up all my clothes and my houseware stuff.
Hats off to her memory. She could recall every specific detail, yet somehow forgot the most important part, paying. But don't worry, her narrative is about to unravel in real time.
So she's saying a lady walked up to her and put kiddie pools on top of the basket, and this the reason why she forgot to ring up the rest of the shit, you know? Hey man, these excuses get stupider and stupider every episode, man.
You're supposed to pay for all the stuff over there at the register before you go to the place that's probably right next to the exit, right?
She was complaining about going to lunch. Register 1. She didn't want to work anymore. So
you walk past? So you just walk past and say, okay?
No, she asked me about my basket. She said it was okay to take it to customer service.
Okay.
Because it was already in the basket. So when I was at guest service, after she got the pool, she just put it right on top of my basket. And so I paid for everything, thinking that I got the damn basket because I'm working with the other lady.
All right, so what happened after?
So after, I'm going to go get into my car, and these two people...
Okay, so suddenly we went from the service desk to getting into your car.
I paid for my stuff at customer service.
Okay, what about the other $180 that you didn't pay for?
$180?
Yeah, that's what the receipt said.
Of what? Can I take a look?
Looks like there were various toys, other things that we had there.
All the shit under the pool. You know what?
So there's some things that you're disagreeing that you stole, but some things that you did walk out with?
Yeah, so I don't know how she forgot. What is the HH basket? Because that white basket she's supposed to have scanned.
What do you remember walking out with that you didn't pay for?
Everything should have been paid for.
Everything should have been paid for, but
Yeah.
it wasn't. So what wasn't paid for?
The basket, they had the makeup and a bronzer and a jacket that was supposed to be $15.
Okay.
Everything else should have been paid for.
Okay. That's what we got you on video, obviously walking out with merchandise that some of it
The
wasn't paid for.
basket was inside the basket for her to ring up. But when I'm working with the one lady for her to ring up the clothes, imagine you paying for one thing, and then another lady has a big pool, and she's like, I'm just going to sit it on top of your car. And she just sits it on top of the car.
Okay. All right. You're obviously concealing stuff. So just hang out with me, with my partner for 1 second. I'm going to be right back, okay?
Yeah, because I told him, like, if it's $100, whatever, I can pay for it. Like,
You can't do that. Look, everybody always want to have the money in their pocket, right? And they steal the shit, and they be like, if they get caught, oh, I'll just pay for it. You can't do that. You know, they done already got your ass there. You should have paid for it from the beginning.
All right.
Hey, officer, do you have a basket of food?
It's impressive how she even remembered exactly what was in her basket. The makeup, a bronzer, and a jacket that was supposed to be $15, yet chose to point all the blame at the employee. The officers had heard enough and decided to play a different card to end the performance.
So just from what I'm seeing, just report-wise, without even looking into your history, you've obviously had these situations before. You've been arrested for this before. I don't know where those cases are at right now. It sounds like maybe there's convictions, maybe there isn't. You're going to be placed in our custody. You're going to go back to the Wheaton Police Department, okay? I got to look into a couple things and see what's going on with how many times this has occurred before and see if there's see what situation we're working with.
So I don't know what.
Okay, so at least one other time you've been arrested for retail
It was
theft.
false, and the courts threw it out because they.
I don't have access to that right now, so we're going to have to take a look at that. You're going to come with us, okay? So what I think should probably happen with...
For $100?
Yeah, for
$100. We'll
$100.
do it for $1.
She said for $100, man, I done seen people get their heads split open for $5. He said, I'll take you to jail for $1, man. Ladies and gentlemen of the supreme jury, is this lady profiled by racist Target, or should they send this bitch to jail?
So that's what retail theft is, okay? Now with your priors, probably no. There could be felony charges on something like this. So...
A felony charge?
Yeah, if you've been convicted before on retail theft, this could be felony pointed at this point. I'll make this as quick as possible, Atoya, but we got to work on a couple things, okay?
Okay.
We might need 2 and 2. You can do what you wish with that complaint. That's not going to be...
But I didn't do anything. Can I get my food? And that right there, is she charging? That's not on the receipt.
She talking about, can I get my
Let's stop
food?
right now, okay? Okay. I think
You can eat some jail food. Them peanut butter and syrup sandwiches got your name on
You
it.
got my food, officer?
I told you you were
About some
detained.
food.
You never read me my Miranda rights.
Okay. Well, you're in custody now, so if you want to talk to me, I can read them to you.
Nope, too late.
Okay.
Another
That's fine
false
for me.
arrest.
Okay.
I will let my attorney know you never read them.
Careful now. Watch your head.
I'm too big for that strap. And no reading of my Miranda rights.
Okay.
She can't even say the shit. If I was the cop, I'd have been a smart ass. I'd have been like, hey, ma'am, spell Miranda rights, okay?
You never read me my Miranda rights.
When you're being detained, I don't have to.
You said I was not being arrested. I was just being detained so you can get information.
You were being detained. You were not in custody, so there was no need to read Miranda.
Right, and
Miranda
even when you
is read when you're in custody, and we're going to ask you questions about the investigation.
he did, he has.
Okay.
He has asked me questions.
All right, here's the thing, Latoya. If you're just going to argue with us, we're just not going to talk to you, okay? So
Okay.
that might be the best way.
I think it's fine if we don't.
Yes.
Okay.
Racist motherfuckers. I'm so glad I got evidence. So glad I got evidence and I'm following me. So glad I got evidence. Oh my goodness. As soon as I came in the store, they were following me. Like nobody understands. She set the basket. She set the pool right on top of my basket while I'm working with the other lady. Like, if I was working with just the one lady, then I could have been paying attention to everything. Yeah. I don't need to go to no more retailers.
Hey, how many times have you been shopping and you forgot what was in your buggy as you're ringing shit up, right? You're ringing stuff up, and then all of a sudden you be like, oh, I guess that's it. You know, how many times has that happened to you, ladies and gentlemen? It's never happened to me. I always know there's extra shit in the buggy. I'm like, damn, I got to pay for some more shit.
Racist they sell.
Ultimately, Clay was transported to the Wheaton Police Department. An hour later, the officer spoke with Assistant State's Attorney Covert, who declined to pursue felony charges based on her prior retail theft arrests, citing an ongoing court case from a Naperville incident. Clay then signed for her property and was formally advised of the single misdemeanor count of retail theft against her. As a final parting gift, she was served her official notice of trespass from Target.
Ladies and gentlemen, what did we learn today? If you go to Target stealing, they're going to practice racism against you. Why don't they just let people steal in peace? Look, man, put it down below in the comments. That's all I got. To the next video. Peace out.